welcome to the next Assorted Crackers. I'm Eric, and I'm here with our friend Lee and Wilson. And we're here for the next You're both my friends. Don't look at me like that. Okay. We're here with the next cocktail quickie, and today it's Wilson. Wilson is at the mic, Wilson is at the bar, and with a little help from producer Bill, he's brought in something special. Let's hear it.
So this is called Summer in the Park.
Just in time for summer in Memphis.
And Bill created this drink while he was working.
Bartender Bill.
Producer Bill
has also been
Drummer Bill.
Drummer Bill.
This guy
Chef
wears so
Bill.
many hats.
He is the man.
He is really an assorted cracker.
So he came up with this drink when he was working at the bar in the Sewanee Inn.
The Sewanee Inn.
And so it is, here it is. Are you ready?
We're ready. We're excited.
Okay, so it is 1.5 ounces of bourbon. And he recommends 100 proof or more. Okay.
I like more.
You also have 1 ounce of Lillet Blanc.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And it is a classic French pre-dinner wine that enhances the palate. It has a floral.
My palate's already enhanced. I'm feeling good.
Well, good. So, but anyway, it's got a floral aroma with some citrus.
I thought I was smelling some floral and citrus.
So then you use 1/2 ounce of simple syrup.
Okay.
3/4 ounce of lemon juice. 1 nice thyme sprig.
Mm-hmm.
And you top it with Prosecco.
You know, that's interesting that you said a nice thyme sprig.
He's like Anchorman. He's like Ron Burgundy. That's exactly what Bill wrote in the show notes. He said nice. It's a nice sprig. It's not a mean sprig.
No, it's a nice thyme sprig.
Let's play with those words.
And so the way you make it is you muddle the lemon, thyme, simple syrup all together. Then you add the bourbon, Lillet, shake hard, strain into a Collins glass with fresh ice. Top with Prosecco and garnish with lemon peel.
So, Lee, I'm disappointed we haven't heard your sound effect yet.
I mean...
Wait, the jingling of
Oh,
ice.
I'm sorry. Well,
I guess there's just one ice cube.
it's just one cube in there, but I can tell you, this is crushable.
You say
I
that
think
about everything,
too.
though.
Well, not everything. Not the bloody...
Not the Bourbon Mary.
Not the Bourbon Mary. Lord have mercy.
That was bad.
Not the Mad Dog 2020.
So what we're doing with this too, because we had some rye and some bourbon, we are making a little bit with bourbon, and then we're making another one with a little bit of rye to see what the difference is.
And this is we're starting with the rye, correct?
I'm going to tell you, this needs to be on the menu all summer long at every bar you go to. I cannot imagine what a wonderful introduction to bourbon that this would be, because you really don't pick up on the bourbon. Was the first one with the rye? The first one was with the rye. That rye is a single barrel rye. It's 117 or 127 proof. That's a Blue Note rye that we used, single barrel, and it stands up tall. But when this is wonderful.
I think it's
127 proof.
Yeah, 127.
and yet it's the Lillet Blanc, it's the simple syrup,
Right.
it's the lemon.
But it's not too much lemon. Sometimes I think you can get too much lemon and it can become too tart. This is not.
No, this is right. And remember, how many cocktails have we brought in that had some element or essence of lemon with bourbon? This is clearly a thing.
Yeah, we've done the Gold Rush. We've done this.
Woo, I just got a good time right in my mouth.
Can we cut that?
I mean, a good piece of time.
Okay.
All right, so
Keep on digging, pal.
but this is very light.
It's Summer in the Park. I mean, it's what you would expect with a drink called Summer in the Park. Just light. You could sit on the back porch all day.
This is crushable by the beach, at the lake.
Yeah, this is definitely
After
we
a
could get
hard
in trouble
day
with
in
this?
the yard.
I think I could get in trouble with these.
Yeah, for
Now,
sure. Especially at 127 proof.
I remember Bill
whiskey in there.
saying this was inspired by the Sunday in the Park.
Yes.
Which is a drink. Yeah, you can
Shake it up.
You can hear the next batch. Don't
love
even
it.
bother leaving the room. You're fine.
So
The next
this
batch
was
is coming.
inspired by an actual cocktail called Sunday in the Park, and in this summer in the Park has bitters and simple syrup, but with this recipe you reduce the simple syrup because it is pretty sweet, and it doesn't need the bitters. But we're not sure where Sunday in the Park came from. But there is an 80s musical by Stephen Sondheim based on the book by James Lapine.
Goodness.
Called Sunday in the Park with George. And this was the painting that was in Ferris Bueller's Day Off.
Yes.
And Cameron was staring at that, was totally intrigued with this painting.
Yeah.
As they're having their marvelous day in Chicago.
And that was Sunday in the Park.
Yes.
With George.
Yes.
Was the musical. Okay. I'm tracking.
And so anyway, it's very good.
I really like it. Okay, so we've had the rye. Bill is mixing. You heard the shaking. Bill is mixing up the bourbon version of this.
And I normally don't like Prosecco, but having the Prosecco in here just adds a bit of
that, and the lilac really
this
makes
is kind
it sweet.
Classy.
This is there's no way
like we're uptown.
My daughter and my wife would love this. I mean, that you're going to need to put it in a can somehow, some way, and you can sell it 6-packs.
All right, this is with the bourbon.
This is nice.
This could be like a high noon walk in the park.
So I like the rye. I love the bourbon. This is it. I mean, again, it was intended. I appreciate the mixing it up. But
I think that's interesting because I feel like ryes tend to stand up a little bit more.
Yes, we've talked about that.
Now, this is a Ezra Brooks cast strength that we use this time. It's 126 proof.
Mm-hmm. So they're about the same.
From a proof standpoint,
they're about the same. And both of them stand really tall.
Yeah.
The Ezra Brooks, so that the Blue Note rye is a 95.5 rye. The Ezra Brooks, I believe, is a 71 corn and 20-something 20-something rye and then barley. It's made by Lux Row, but this is a single barrel I got from Corks, and it's one of their store picks, and it's great. It's often paired with some of their premium stuff that they have.
So to be clear, those of you listening, if you were to walk into any bar and say, "Hey, make me a Summer in the Park," they'd probably give you a look. They have no idea what you're talking about. This is truly a concoction invented by our producer / bartender.
And it is very good.
And I'm here to tell you, we might need, if you're willing, we'll talk to Bill, but we should post this recipe because I think it's a great thing to mix up at the house.
Do we
need royalties?
Have permissions?
That's what I'm saying. We need to clear
we have permission. I think this is a big. We have received a verbal nod from producer Bill that we can share this recipe.
Yeah, and I would write this down because it is very good. I would have this over and over and over and over and over and over and over.
But not today.
Just all in one night.
Well, over the summer.
Okay, good.
All right. So
you could probably make it Summer at the Lake.
Yeah, Summer at the Lake, Summer in the Park,
Summer at the Beach.
Larry would like this.
I think Larry would like this.
Oh, he'd be so impressed.
Larry at the Lake.
He'd be so impressed. Put down your bushwhacker.
Neighbor. It's Wilson's neighbor.
He makes bushwhackers.
Could you make this into a daiquiri? Because he would. Because Larry is a daiquiri man.
He is.
He makes daiquiris and he's like
for breakfast.
The ice cream man that's out there pushing them on the streets. You hear him ring his bell, and all of a sudden, all the kids start running up to the door.
Well, not the kids, all the neighbors show up.
I meant like the adult kids.
Yeah.
All right, so listen, every time we do a cocktail quickie, it's not just about the cocktail, it's about the conversation, and we need topics. So what are we talking about today?
You know, guys, I personally have been on a little bit of a journey for the last year thinking about mindset. And so not to go too woo-woo on everything, but at the end of the day, mindset is.
Please explain woo-hoo.
I mean, just kind of like touchy-feely, really kind of out there. I think for me, mindset, I've just finished a book on mindset, and I've listened to a bunch of podcasts out there about that. And I believe it really makes a difference. I mean, when you were formed and as a baby, your parents had, and you were growing up, everything that your parents said and did, your mentors, your aunts and uncles, the things that they talked about formed an impression on you, and it made you have the belief system that you have today and the way that you view everything that you do. So knowing that and how your belief system is made, it gives us our perspectives. And so today, I guess there's two types of mindset that I'm really thinking about when I think about it. And this comes from the book that I just finished. It was a fixed mindset and a growth mindset. So a growth mindset is one that is looking at everything that you do. You grow from it. Good things, bad things, not good things, whatever it is, however you see everything as an opportunity.
So in other words, even a bad experience can be a moment of learning and growth that can help you down the road.
If you look at it correctly.
Yes, perspective.
And a fixed mindset is one that would be from a perspective of, and you can be an incredible athlete or leader or whatever and have a fixed mindset. It's not about ability. It's 100% about how you look at everything and how you respond to everything. So a fixed mindset sometimes is about I. It's me. And it's all about me. And so when I'm focused on me, I'm not focused on the team. I'm not focused on whatever. And so every time there's something that negative happens, it often makes me think of that's somebody else's fault.
Yes.
Oh, they changed the policy's not right. Oh, well, the referees didn't call the game right. Oh, well, I failed because, somebody took a picture in my backswing.
I feel like we blame the referees for a number of...
For example,
we've never done that.
In the book, John McEnroe was very fixed.
Love John, but yes, he was definitely...
Michael Jordan was very growth.
That's
and so those are two stark worlds. And so at the end of the day, we like to think back to our childhood, and our childhood simply says that we are, how we looked at things, and we with heroes, and it could be a leader, could be a sports person, or something of that nature. So I'm asking you guys to tell me someone, an athlete or a leader that had the mindset that you have learned from, or that you can learn from, that you want to have, and has kind of molded you, or the way that you look at things.
I love the topic, Lee, because truly, I'm one of those people who do believe that your attitude and how you look at things can help you overcome and grow and enjoy life better. And it's easy to get caught up. I can tell you, I've had phases of my life where I've been in a growth mindset, and I've had phases of my life when I've been in a fixed mindset. Was that the other one, growth and fixed? But it makes a difference. Some of the most challenging moments of my life have all been teaching. So I like taking this back to athletes. Can I go first?
Yes, please, Eric.
I've got one that I bet you all remember, and it may not be this is not your Michael Jordan, your Wayne Gretzky, or whatever. Do you guys remember Rick Ankiel? If you're a baseball fan, this name should ring a bell.
Yes.
So Rick Ankiel was one of the most amazing pitching prospects in the St. Louis Cardinal system. He was drafted in 1997. He was considered literally a prodigy. You okay, Wilson?
I'm good. Okay. Just went down wrong.
That's 127 proof.
Easy, guys.
Is it every bit of it?
Yeah.
No. So anyway, Rick Ankiel, drafted in 1997. He was one of the best pitching prospects ever to come through the system. He was voted best pitching prospect by both the Carolina and Midwest League. He spent time in Memphis. I remember this guy coming through as a pitcher.
Right.
He made the minor league all-star pitching team. He was a starter on that team the first year, and he was the Cardinals minor league player of the year. He was the one that all the Cardinals fans were excited about. Okay. He got called up finally in 2000. At the age of 20, he got called up to the big club, came out of Memphis. So he was the second youngest starting pitcher in the league ever.
Oh, wow. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, I mean, this dude was a prodigy.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay.
Now, if you remember what happened, in 2000, the Cardinals won the National League Championship division. They started Rick Ankiel because two of their starters had injuries. So this guy who had been amazing, he'd been an ace through his entire career, and suddenly he shows up for the playoffs. And the long story short is you're familiar with the yips. This was the most amazing.
I'm familiar with the term, but could you describe that for me?
Yeah, just something happens in your brain that just shuts down. He could not throw strikes. And when I'm talking about he couldn't throw strikes, I'm not saying he missed the strike zone. He had 5 wild pitches in one inning. And I'm talking about over the batter's head, slamming into the backstop. Like, it was a mess.
It's like Charlie Sheen in Major League.
Yes.
Without his glasses
Except this was not about vision. This guy just he melted down.
Yeah.
And so they pulled him out. He didn't even finish the inning. They brought him in relief in the second game of the championship series, same deal. He just couldn't throw strikes all of a sudden. So he works with a sports psychologist. He comes back to AAA Memphis. We saw him try to rehab. It never came back. He completely lost it. He was done. He went from being this rock star, young, up-and-coming prodigy to he couldn't throw strikes. And that would have killed anybody. But he loved baseball so much and he believed in himself so much, he decided to become an outfielder. And so he reinvented himself as an outfielder.
I'd forgotten about that.
Yeah, he reinvented himself. I mean, it was kind of an amazing story. He came back to Memphis, did most of the work as an outfielder, and in 2007, guys, 7 years after he was called up to the big club as a pitcher, he was called up to the big club as an outfielder. He was that good, and he finished that first season with a 285 batting average, 11 home runs, 39 RBIs, and a 328 on base percentage. So this guy. Completely, you talk about a growth mindset.
Yeah.
Instead of giving up, he's like, how can I contribute? How can I further my career? And he became an outfielder and a really good one. Rick Ankiel,
Awesome.
Super inspirational.
Awesome.
Great story. Like it.
That's great. Wilson, tell me about your hero. Tell me your guy.
Well,
Or
growing up, loved basketball, enjoyed the Celtics, and my guy was from French Lick, Indiana.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah.
Can't imagine who you're thinking about.
Larry Bird.
Yeah. So did he have a fixed or did he have a growth?
He had a growth.
He did?
Well, I don't know. I mean, but anyway, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know if you're talking about a wart or what, but.
Yeah.
All right.
So, he was like 6'3".
Yeah.
In high school, 6'4".
Right.
Goes to Indiana.
No,
wait.
Okay. Sorry. Go on.
Whose story is this?
Yeah, wait.
Go on.
Whoa, what's going on here?
He got sideways with Bobby Knight. Left.
I can't imagine how anybody could get sideways with Bobby Knight.
So he goes to work for the city of French Lick as in the garbage department.
Okay.
And so
Sanitation.
So he, and he said it took like half a day to pick up all the trash. And so they, laid asphalt, whatever they needed to do. But anyway, so the Indiana State coach came and he was like, you need to, his recruiters were like, you need to look at Larry Bird. And so anyway, he shows up.
At this point, was he still 6'5", or had he had his next growth spurt?
Well, yeah, he was having it. And so he shows up to play with the Indiana State starting five, and he is wearing boots, jeans.
He's a guy from the country.
And the Indiana State coach said that he absolutely destroyed my guys. I mean,
wearing boots and cutoffs.
And so, Larry Bird's philosophy was there is someone somewhere practicing. And so, I mean, he practiced. I mean, he was,
his vertical was not much.
Well, he could dunk, but I mean, he was 6'. But he ended up being 6'9".
It's like like a 6-inch vertical.
But the guy could shoot from anywhere. He worked harder than anybody. And so when they were traveling, he would dribble the basketball up and down the court to find the dead spots. Mm-hmm. And he knew that he could steal the ball from the point guard or whoever he was guarding.
Yep.
Because he would push him to that dead spot, and he know the ball would bounce differently in that dead spot, and he could steal the basketball.
Yeah.
And so,
student of the game. Now,
I mean, he just practiced and shot 100 free throws every day. One
of the things I think I remember about Larry Bird was when he would he wouldn't be friends with somebody. He would when he was on the court. He had to make everybody his enemy. And he was I'm going to take you down. Yeah. He had a chip on his shoulder with anybody, and every team he played, he was like, "I'm going to take him down."
Well, and including his own teammates during practice.
Yes,
like he outworked them.
Well, and you listen to Magic Johnson, you listen to all these other players talk about how good Larry Bird was,
right?
And I don't think, everybody says he was great, but I still don't think he gets the credit for being one of the best to ever play the game.
I think he might. He's high on the list. he's high on the list.
Look, nobody wanted to play against him.
Nobody.
No. Well, and he would talk trash with anybody.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He had to go over and say, "I hate you," and then I'm going to score. I'm about to tear you apart.
He would. Whoever was guarding him, he goes, "I'm going to score from that spot right there."
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And they couldn't stop him. He called a shot. I would say he had a growth mindset. He just never stopped thinking about what was next and how to get better.
But it wasn't about him. Yeah. It was about the team and it was about the fans. And so it was.
I can remember there were times when he literally willed the Celtics to win. He personally just took over games when they needed it. All right, trivia time. What was the mascot of Indiana, or what is the mascot of Indiana State? Anybody?
Man,
I have no idea.
I'm pretty sure it's the Sycamores. Check it, but I'm pretty sure they were the Indiana State Sycamores.
A tree?
Yeah, like a tree.
Like the one that Zacchaeus climbed?
But also, he scored, he's got a record for points scored at Indiana State that still stands. It's over 48 points. And just think if he would have had a 3-point.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just like Pete Maravich, right? Pistol Pete.
Yeah.
I mean, anyway.
Growth mindset for him, too.
Oh, yeah. But, I mean, Larry could do anything with a basketball.
For sure.
Anything. So, Lee, from anywhere on the court.
Lee, you brought this topic up. And Larry was great. I mean, I think that's a good. But I know you got somebody.
Oh, yeah.
That you want to talk about.
Let's talk about the little guy.
Me?
No.
Oh.
But very similar to you. Rudy Rudiger.
Rudy. Love it.
Are we going to Notre Dame?
Well, the guy was hit with everything. He was tiny.
Please don't play that fight song. Please, just stop.
Look, Rudy had the mindset, unwavering vision. He had a dream.
Wait.
He was resilient.
You're saying that dude was real? I thought that was just made up for the movie. He's real. I'm teasing.
I mean, there is a real Rudy.
He's a real.
But the movie may have been dramatized. Had a lot of dramatization in there. But,
all right, can I make a confession before you get started?
Oh boy,
you've never watched it.
I've never seen that movie.
Oh my gosh!
Boy.
You have homework this weekend, Wilson.
And we're going to do Stump Wilson later. I wish I'd had some Rudy quotes in there.
Son of a gun!
All right.
Oh my gosh!
This is a great story. So sorry for interrupting.
So bottom line is, the key aspects of his mindset were he was resilient. He had perseverance. He embraced failure and he learned from all the mistakes and the things that he went through. He was told that he was 5 foot nothing. He was 150 pounds.
Oh, he wasn't told that. That was true story.
Well, it was. But they were like, there's no way. There's no way.
You do not have a shot at college football.
And so, the guy, with his vision and his dream, he was not going to be stopped. He knew what he was supposed to do. He knew what was supposed to be happening. He used his anger and the negative aspects of that to spin it around as motivation.
Like Darth Vader, kind of.
Maybe so. But at the end of the day, he was a good dude, and he used it for positive self, and he surrounded himself with the right support, the right people to lift him up and to encourage him, the people that took care of him when he was sleeping in the janitor's office and he was painting the fields at Notre Dame while he went to the college across the street so he could get into Notre Dame.
Sacred Heart.
That's right. And so he was a growth mindset in action.
All day long. And can I just say, he would do whatever it took. If the coach said today you're going to clean out the lockers, he'd clean out the lockers. If the coach said today you're going to fill in as our practice squad running back because we need to get ready for this next game,
right,
he'd be a running back. I mean, he played defensive end, I believe, or linebacker. He played
linebacker, defensive end, yeah.
But he did whatever he had to do just to get on that field.
Well, and there were starters. There were 5-star starters. These guys are full scholarship that are, huge, and they would just treat him like a piece of Spam, throwing him around. I mean, they would run over him and treat him, but he would jump back up. And then there was one point in the scene in one of the movies when one of the guys pulls him aside and says, "Hey, man, you're trying too hard. You're making everybody look bad." And he looked at him and says, "It's my job to make sure that you're ready to play on Saturday when we play Georgia Tech.
Yeah.
And if I don't come in and do my job, then you can't do your job." So at the end of the day, I think
that's pretty impressive.
We all have some Rudy in us.
Bill has found the real Rudy is on the screen right
there
now.
We go. And so the bottom line is we all can take the things that are that we face every day, whether it's at your home, your work, it could be a sickness, it could be an illness, it could be somebody is not doing the right thing in the family. You could be faced with whatever challenge it is. You need to focus on what is in your control. Mm-hmm. Your attitude is your control. John Maxwell talked about in one of his books is called The Difference Maker, and that is the attitude that you have.
Well, you got to look at the glass as half full.
Well, you do. And even when you're focused on, when you're focused and faced with lots of tragedy and things that are happening, you need to find the good in what's going on. So I'd say, my guy is Rudy.
That's a good story.
I guess I need to watch the movie.
You could go on and you could say, guys like, Ray Kroc started McDonald's, same thing. People thought he's crazy,
He also stole the idea from the McDonald's brothers, but hey, go on.
But he's the one that franchised it, and he became a real estate guru and became about the leases and rents, and he wanted to make a hamburger better than anybody all over the country. And then you got the guys.
But is it better?
It was back then.
Are we doing the Ray Kroc story? Or are we doing the Ray story?
Bottom line is, I'm saying you have to have the same the same mentality.
And I love this topic.
Michael Jordan, you name you can go down the list of all the guys.
There's tons
Michael
of them.
Jordan didn't make his high school basketball team. He was able to go through. He was never going to let anybody outwork him.
Yeah. So I love this topic, and honestly, it makes total sense. We know there's evidence that shows that positive mindset can help people who are battling diseases overcome those diseases.
That's right.
Positive mindsets can help overcome really monumental challenges, but it's easy to talk about, hard to do. And in the moment, it's easy to feel sorry for yourself. It's easy to look at yourself as a victim. And I really hope people can find a little bit of inspiration today to say, listen, I'm going to take a pause and think about my mindset and how I'm looking at the world so that it can help you be more successful, more happy.
Yeah. So I will wind it up with this thought process right here. Each one of us has the opportunity every single day with whoever you come in contact to say something encouraging or positive.
Here's the chief encouragement officer.
I mean, at the end of the day, you need to find one person that you're going to say, you know what, Mr. Janitor, I recognize you and I see you, and I appreciate the way that you keep the halls clean and the bathrooms and everything else clean. Thank you. You can say to the people that you work with that support you, you know what? Thanks the way you handled that situation. That was a great email. Those are the simple things that each one of us can do every day. And you don't know how encouragement that can change that person's life or that perspective and maybe change their mindset to help them to be better. And at the end of the day, you're all going to be better because the tide rises.
It's a great challenge, and it's a great point. Again, easy to talk about, hard to do, but I think it's something we should absolutely encourage and push. And for anybody listening to this show, if we can create some energy, the world needs it right now.
We talk about making memories.
Yeah.
Trying new things.
Well, Wilson, thank you for the Summer in the Park.
Summer in the Park was amazing.
That was really good. Nice job, Bill.
And for a change, I really love the balance of the bourbon versus the rye.
Yeah, that was interesting.
I think it was a nice stand up because that rye is really powerful.
You brought some big boys into the room for this, and
no doubt.
And the bourbon did its job there. So great drink, great intro into summer. I'm so glad summer's here. Actually, thanks for the discussion. It was good. You've given me something to think about as well.
Exactly.
Awesome. So. Awesome. Good stuff.
Thanks, boys.
So let's bring it home. I will say one of the things that, as we've heard from listeners, we try to do our best to throw a little extra something at the end of the show. We've been doing this for many, many episodes. As the music starts to wrap up and you hear the end of this, we will always drop in a little funny, a little moment, a little, stinger to just get you excited. And if you're missing out on those, you're missing out. So go back to previous episodes if you hadn't had a chance to listen to those, and we'll pick it up.
Guys, we really appreciate it if you get out there and give us a rating, 5-star rating.
Here it goes.
And then share it with other people. We'd love to read your email. We'd love to hear your suggestions. We'd love to hear your cocktails. We'd love to, try bourbons that you like, and we'll tell you what we think.
But Lee, I want to email the show. How do I do that?
You can email me or us as a team at 3assortedcrackers@gmail.com.
Tremendous. And if I'm interested in following the show and getting pictures or maybe Bill's Summer in the Park recipe, where could I find that?
You better check out Instagram. That'd be at 3assortedcrackers, at 3assortedcrackers.
Let's hear from you. Let's see you. Let's interact. We love it.
Absolutely. Please like and share and give us feedback.
Give us feedback. Team, we've enjoyed doing this. Thanks for the show. Let's always remember to go out there and don't be afraid to try new flavors, Summer in the Park or otherwise.
And don't go stale.
Don't go stale. That's
the thing I was trying to tell you about my...
Is that what you saw in the bathroom?
That's from the bathroom.
That's a little
Is that
infected.
weird?